Hi there everybody and welcome back to another video on the Toon Review YouTube channel. Today we've got news of fixture changes, which really pees me off as well as other Newcastle United fans. The Carabao Cup third round date is released. We have some transfer news as well and injury news on Bruno as well, which could be a positive for the game against Bournemouth on Saturday. But as usual guys, if you do enjoy the video, please don't forget to stick a like on it. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so. And also the notification bell, which will let you know when we upload or we go live. We are on the way to 15,000 and with your help we'll get there shortly. So become a part of the Toon Review family. You certainly won't regret it, guys. Now, we start off with the fixture changes. And again, complete disregard for the Newcastle United fans. We've seen this in the past with the Premier League where they just decide to rearrange stuff for television and it has a complete negative impact on the Newcastle United fans, considering travel, accommodation, etc. has had to be changed all over again. The game against Spurs away has now been changed to Sunday the 23rd of October with a 4:30 p.m. kickoff. Now, again, 4:30 p.m. away on a Sunday night, nightmare getting home, especially changing at this late stage. I mean, it is ridiculous. I know it's over a month away, but it is a late stage when it comes to travel and accommodation, because we all know that the closer you get to the date that you want to travel, etc., the prices are higher. That's just fact. And also with accommodation, you're looking at having to cancel and reorganize it again, and it could be a different price. You know, it's just ridiculous, man. And then Southampton away on the 6th of November changed to a 2 p.m. kickoff. I mean, Jesus, the disregard for the fans is incredible. You know, we've got to, again, massive round trips. And then you see Brighton against Crystal Palace being postponed because of train strikes. It's 40 minutes. I mean, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's absolutely disgraceful. The complete disregard for us as fans, it's just shit, man. It is. It really is. And it goes on season after season after season where us Newcastle United fans are screwed over constantly by an inept Premier League who haven't a fucking clue about what the fans have to go through. It's just as simple as that. They don't have a clue. And once again, it's the Newcastle United fans that have to suffer because of TV and money. That's what it boils down to. Probably money more than anything else, but also the TV companies thinking, oh, we'll put this game on live, but we don't give a shit about the fans. They can make their own way there as usual and have to change up accommodation or travel plans yet again. It's an absolute farce. But listen, it's not going to change. The Premier League have no regard for the fans, who, by the way, if it wasn't for the fans, there wouldn't be a sodden Premier League. But that's just the way it is, unfortunately. Now, the Carabao Cup third round tie against Crystal Palace at St James's Park. The date has been released for that. That will take place on Wednesday, the 9th of November, with a kickoff of 7:45. There's no dates yet as to when the tickets will go on sale, but Newcastle United have released a statement this morning saying that that is when the game will take place. Now, we're hopeful that we'll get a victory. Of course, 0-0 last time out against Palace in the Premier League, but lots of, shambolic refereeing, shall we say, and VAR came into action there. So will we get one over Palace in the Cup? Hopefully so. But as I say, there's no dates as yet as to when the tickets go on sale, but I expect a decent crowd there for certain. Now, Newcastle United released their 25-man squad, and probably to be as expected. The only real notable name missing from that 25-man squad is, of course, Emil Kraft, who picked up that horrible ACL injury away at Tranmere the other week. So he'll be missing for a good length of time. So he is not in the squad. Sensible move. There's no point putting him in. But interestingly, John Joe Shelvey was named. Now, we did think before the squad was announced that if this is such a long-term injury, why put John Joe in? There's no point. If he's not going to be fit till January, just wait till January to when the new squad is released again. You can rename your 25-man squad and he'll be fit by then. So I have a feeling that John Joe's actually going to be fit before the World Cup. Otherwise, why name him? Mark Gillespie isn't there, so we haven't named 4 goalkeepers this time in the squad. Gillespie for me is an enigma. You know, he's there, but he's not Doesn't play much of a part for the first team, but he's at the club. Now, I believe his contract ends next summer, and I don't think it'll be extended beyond that, to be honest. But there you go. No Gillespie, no Emil Kraft. Now, injuries for this weekend. Now, Bruno has been pictured in a couple of training photos. There was some more released yesterday, and Bruno wasn't to be seen. Now, apparently, he is feeling a bit better, and they're going to make a late call on him. I find this very strange to make a late call on him, considering it's been 2 weeks since we played. Making a late call on a player when, you know, to be honest, if he's training, surely he's fit. But again, Newcastle United are probably not giving anything away to the opposition. They don't want Bournemouth knowing who's going to start, who isn't, because you know, they can plan for that. So maybe it's just that Newcastle United are pulling a fast one again, just saying that he's going to have a late test and then he'll play. But obviously we'll wait and see what Eddie Howe says in his press conference tomorrow about that. But very, very strange. Now, a couple of transfer rumours. This one makes me laugh, really, because Newcastle United are apparently warming to the idea of signing Youri Tielemans in January for a cut price £17 million. Now, we know that his contract is up at Leicester at the end of next season. There is other clubs interested, including Arsenal. Now, Arsenal, apparently in a report in a London newspaper today, thought they were in the front seat to sign him. But they also state if Newcastle United come in for him, he'll go to us and leave Arsenal, I quote, in the dust. So it's absolutely fantastic these days to know that we can go in for players and leave bigger clubs, or supposedly bigger clubs, in the dust. Like Arsenal, for instance. It says that Arteta would be very, very unhappy if he lost out on Youri Tielemans because they know because his contract's running out, Leicester will want some kind of money for him. They won't want him to go for nothing. So the likelihood is they're getting rid of him in January. And Newcastle United in the front seat to sign him for £17 million, which is a bargain, I think. He's a quality player and will definitely improve our squad, no doubt about it. But we'll see what comes around in January. Now, the name that was on everybody's lips at the start of the transfer window was young Frenchman Hugo Ekiteke. Now, to say he's struggling at PSG at the minute and getting no game time is an understatement. He's had 66 minutes this season. Now, he is on loan, of course, for this season to PSG with an option to buy. Now, apparently reports coming from Paris are saying that they're not going to take up that option at the end of the season. We all knew that going to PSG was the wrong move for this kid because he wasn't going to get any football. You know, you've got Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, etc. ahead of you. You're not going to get game time. So for me, it seemed like a very, very strange decision. But, the thing about the move to Newcastle was that he wanted clarification on his playing time. And then he's gone to PSG where he's just not getting the football that he was at Reims. Now, this report also states that he may go back to Reims next summer if Paris Saint-Germain don't take up the option to buy him. But Newcastle may well be sniffing in the wings again. I'm not sure how I feel about that. You know, players that rejected us in the past, it's maybe, you could turn around and say tough shit. But then again, would he improve our squad? We'll have to wait and see where we stand next summer, to be honest, because we may be in a very, very different place and looking at very, very different players compared to Hugo Ekiteke. But time will tell on that. But there you go, guys. That is the news today. As usual, let me know in the comments below what you think. The fixture changes. Are you as pissed off as me? Because, I know I do the commentary on this channel for the away game, so I don't travel. But for me, the Newcastle United fans that do travel have been completely screwed over again. And once again, nobody gives any thoughts to the fans. So let me know what you think about that. Will you be going to the Carabao Cup game? What do you think about the 25-man squad, etc.? The injuries. By the way, as well, ASM is still doubtful for the game, so the likelihood is that he won't be taking part. So who would you like to see in place of him on that left-hand side? For me, he's got to start Elliot Anderson this time. He really does, but time will tell. So let me know what you think. But that is it. If you're watching this on the Thursday, please do watch the Newcastle versus Bournemouth preview tonight. The four of us will all be back. We do have a Bournemouth fan coming on as well, which should be interesting to get their side of things after their quite poor start to the season, it's fair to say. So join us for that. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, as I said at the start, please do hit that like button. It does help us move up the YouTube's rankings. And also, if you're new and you like what you see, lots of stuff coming up on this channel. Have a look at all the previous shows, see what you're thinking. If you like it, hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so. And also that notification bell, which will let you know when we upload or we go live. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take care.